Welcome to the Open Word.
He will thoroughly and completely forgive us.
An online ministry of Boone Open Bible Church. Thank you for joining us. On today's program, we bring you a word from the pastor.
If you really want to hear God's voice, it's wise to honor Him first.
Featuring Phil Waldo, lead pastor at OBC. And now, here's Phil.
Hey everybody, Pastor Phil here. Have you ever heard the voice of the Lord? Do you want to? Have you ever wondered what that is like? Over the next several weeks, I plan to talk about the voice of the Lord as described in Psalm 29. Here's what it says. Starting in verse 1, Ascribe to the Lord, O mighty ones. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due His name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord thunders over the mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The Lord breaks the cedars in pieces. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf and Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord strikes with flashes of lightning. The voice of the Lord shakes the desert. The Lord shakes the desert of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth and strips the forest bare. And in His temple all cry, Glory! The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord is enthroned as King forever. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. In this psalm, David is watching a storm move across the land, and it makes him think of the voice of the Lord. Here's a lesson right at the outset. I have found personally that I can tune into God better when I'm out in the timber or by a lake. There's something about getting alone in nature that helps me hear God. Back to our text, verses 1 and 2 say, Ascribe to the Lord, O mighty ones. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due His name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. Before we even begin to talk about the nature of God's voice, we need to talk about worship. If you really want to hear God's voice, it's wise to honor Him first. Psalm 25 verse 14 says, The Lord confides in those who fear Him. He makes His covenant known to them. So a proper respect and worship of God sets the stage for hearing His voice. In this context, the word worship is literally to bow down. We worship Him when we sing, and at our church, if you feel moved to do so, you can kneel down as we sing and pray. But more importantly, worship is given to God by the way we live. Romans 12:1 says, Offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. You can be a great singer and know all the songs at church, but your day-to-day life is what really will demonstrate your respect for God. I think of it like this. He died for you, so live for Him. If you really want to hear God's voice, then make sure you are living for Him, showing Him respect in every aspect of your life, and worshiping Him to the best of your ability. That's it for today. Tune in next week for more about the voice of the Lord. See you soon.